Ere kilo leje fún mi. Oh God. Thank you, Dia. Yes, you are awesome. Thank you. Guys, you're welcome to the live stream today. Yesterday, Monday, the 21st day of the second month of February 2022. The time currently in London is 2034. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great show of The Bleeding Edge, the series we ignited last year. Episode 153 is what we want to talk about today, and it's going to be a little bit entertaining. And guess what? You're bound to have a good time. Now, let me quickly run you through what I've got in store as menu for you guys, so that as Dia is giving us this intro tune, we can easily go straight into the main nitty-gritty of why we are here together this evening, live all the way from London. Yes, I've got with you, if we can trash everything out within the scope of the limits, yes, we will. Yeah, the first on the menu is between United States and Russia over Ukraine. The verdict so far: why is the United States using NATO in Ukraine? Yes, I will touch that very briefly, and that will take me straight into Seyi Tinubu's new Rolls Royce, the new Rolls Royce Phantom. Yes, we're going to go there. And obviously, it is no longer news. Many of those people that made Nigeria a terrible state today, many of them, yes, they now want to vie for the highest office in the land. I'm quite surprised, and I'm worried at the caliber of the people showing up. I don't believe in one Nigeria. Like I always say, I don't consider myself as a Nigerian. Yes, I'm proud to say to the whole world that I'm a very proud Awoist, and I'm an Awoist to the core, and I'll never walk away from that values that the late sage imbibed in Omoluabi Ilekaro Ojire. Yes. Now, the question is Benga Daniel an Awoist? Do they believe in the Awoism? What have they done in their term? Awolowo was able to achieve a lot in 3 years for the Yoruba race. Bola Tinubu ruled Lagos 8 years. Nothing to show for it. Benga Daniels ruled Ogun State as well for 8 years. Nothing to show for it. We're going to go there. Yes. And then Abakari versus NDLEA versus APC. Now, that will take us straight into the National Convention versus the bail application. That Abakari, the super cop of the Nigerian police force, who's a criminal, is now telling the whole world that he's got diabetes and hypertension. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to go there again. But the court said they won't grant any application. Now, what about the problems of the black race? You remember black on black? Yes. Does black lives matter in their own continent, across the world? Does it matter? Remember black on black? We're going to go there. And then perhaps we will have the time to really go a little bit deeper into the second stage of the Scrabble for Africa. Will you undermine Vladimir Putin in the next phase of the New World Order, NWO? Now, Gombe health workers, we're going to go there. They've not been paid salaries in the last 13 months. What about Bola Tinubu, who said he's ready to go dirty? How is it that dirtiness between himself and Aregbesola, or he's ready to go dirty if he doesn't secure the presidential ticket? Is Bola Tinubu ready to expose the fake dodgy latex Muhammadu Buhari in Asorok? Why is he going to go dirty? Now, perhaps that will take us straight into why people swap carpets. Okay. Now, who's older between Alafi and Bola Ahmed Tinubu? We are going to go there. Now, let's go straight into the Yoruba Nation national anthem. It seems this platform is the only platform that's still playing the Yoruba Nation national anthem. Anytime we have to start. Yes. Pati bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Yes. Ká ṣiṣẹ́. Yes. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira. Oh yes. Ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Yes, let's listen to this first. Wikis, please come in right now.
Yeah, G.O.D. This is the message. I fear no man.
I fear no man. Wikis. Yes. Ronú pìwàdà o.
Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn bóun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kó tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n láwọn lálágbára. Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ní àyànfẹ́ lára. Ó ní kí n sọ fábà kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ á rọ̀ lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí bá ti dé tán.
ẹ wò báyé kù gbogbo ní àwáyé o ẹ wò báwo làwọn tó ń tajà ń bí báyìí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ tà lọ́kọ́ sanwó-olú ẹ wò ṣé àwọn tó wà ń bí báyìí ṣé ẹ wò báyé kù gbogbo rẹ o we can't go mo lọ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì ẹ wò mo láti gbé.
Yes, hi guys, hi. Yes, you are all welcome to another great show, great evening. I hope I meet each and every one of you well, in top form and in good spirit. Yes, you are welcome. We are going to have a jolly, cracky time together today. Yes, let me remind you once again, it is Monday, the 21st day of the second month of February 2022. The time in London is exactly 20:45, and the temperature out there is 9 degrees Celsius. Yeah, before I proceed, let me first of all congratulate all the brilliant pilots who braved Storm Eunice and they landed their craft safely at Heathrow Airport during the big storm. It's not easy. And I'm not going to lie to you, as a plane enthusiast, because I love planes. And I was watching the landings, although takeoff, was grounded to some extent, loads of cancellations. But the greatest of them all was, I think, the best of those pilots who landed in the middle of the storm was that pilot that flew the Indian Airways. Oh God, superb. Brave man. You can as well imagine the lives of hundreds of people in that aircraft depended on them. It's like when I drive as well. If I've got 6 passengers to which I've had to, take some of them all the way from London to Manchester, all those 6, their lives is there on my hand. Yes, you see, I love driving, and like I always say to you guys, I wanted to be a pilot, but my dad never allowed me. My dad regarded pilots as glorified drivers, and maybe that's why I'm such a superb driver. People say that. All right, guys, great show. You're welcome to the stream. Let me first of all see who have we got here. Yes, episode 153 of The Bleeding Edge is exactly what we are going into, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm monitoring the stream on my left hand here in front of a big screen, one of my workstation, and I've got the studio in front of me. I've got the camera right there, and I've got another monitor here, and I've got another one on the left basement here. So I'm monitoring everything. Levi Uzo. Idewo Uncle Frank. Idewo, that means Levy, you are probably an roboman and you're watching the live stream on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. I'm seeing your name for the first time. Godwin Blessing, you're just tuning into the show after Levy Uzo. Yes, guys, share it now. Adenike Fagbemi, welcome. Okay, let me post your comment. Guys, share it. You're going to have loads of fun tonight. Is Facebook colluding with Nigeria terrorist sponsor government? I'm unable to share this program to different platforms. That's the way we've seen it. Do you know, Adenike Fagbemi, that I'm one of the top list of the hatred of those that are in the diaspora? Now, they keep using people to complain about slamming me with libel and copyright infringements. But each and every time they do that, it's not that I am stupid, because I know what infringement all entails. So I always contest their infringement order slammed over my show. And all of the time, I've won, with the exception of one. To which, in fact, I should have challenged that one as well. I should have. There was a case of Yawo Big Man. Yawo Big Man slammed me with an infringement copyright order. I know who Yawo Big Man then turned out to be. Yeah. I'll rest that case there. But when subsequently I challenged Facebook on the infringement slam, I provided my own copy of why I was slammed with the infringement order. And usually Facebook will take it up because I've got the dates and everything recorded when I was working on the project, because I create my own contents myself. I don't go through no third party. God endowed this hand, blessed hand, blessed. These hands are blessed by God. And I'm very grateful to my Maker for that. You will have that problem. Maybe the reasons why you were unable to share that, maybe you have not clicked like and then following, or you've not subscribed to the stream. If you've not clicked like, following, you might not be able to share it. I'll find out and I'll take Facebook up on that. Adenike Fagbemi. Now I can see Daranijo Juwon, good day, and Jadon CH, good evening. I'm seeing Jadon CH for the first time. And just after Jadon too, Levy Uzo, you said you are an Igbo man. Okay. There was Igbo language means greetings. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, now I got it. Yeti Queen, good evening. Folake Alawiye, good evening. Uche Timothy Eluma. Yeah, these are my top regulars. Now, Uche Timothy Eluma, are you having the same problem sharing the stream on Facebook? Let me know if you do. if you've got the same problem, maybe you want to do that now and try to share it, so that if you are having problems sharing the same stream, definitely two of you, I'll take note of that, and I'll take note of those two names, and I'll complain to Facebook why they're doing that. Adejoke Balogun, good evening. I'm seeing that name too for the first time. Welcome to episode 153 of the hashtag The Bleeding Edge we started last year. Nobody knew this. Before we go a little bit further, many of you are new on this platform. You see, I told some people, see, in the agitation for the liberation of the Yoruba race last year, you will discover a handful of people never showed their faces. Okay, thank you, Uche Timothy Aluma. Uche Timothy Aluma, you said you've done that and it has gone. Thank you. So maybe you might have to click on like and following Adenike Fagbemi to be able to do that. Uche Timothy Eluma never had any problem. Thank you for that. Now, many of the people that never showed their faces and they were inside the Yoruba agitation. I told you, I know many of them. And that come the very first quarter of the year 2022, because I saw the deceit, the fraud, that is the deception, the fraud and the stabbing in the back during the agitation, most especially in 2020. I warned people and I said to people, especially in March last year, when I led the ignition of getting the agitation to the world stage, obviously, via heritage. We did a great job. I was pleased with the job we did, but then and again, you will find situations whereby people at some point in time will have differences in opinions and their values. And because I have thought many of the people I have had to work with were straightforward people, I put all my all inside. I left everything of my own to assist others build theirs. But I was wrong. But because they had a different agenda, and their own agenda was totally different, to which I never knew. The deception, the fraud, and the lies. Those that never showed their face claimed They don't want to be seen. Some of them, I know very well that they were still working for the federal government. No names mentioned. And throughout the duration of the agitation, they never showed their face. They never. You just be hearing of this sister so, brother so, but they don't show their faces. I promised a lot of people, I said, I know a few working for the Fulani government, and I promised them first quarter of the year 2022, you'll never see them, because they will want to go and make money from that side. That's the way of the black race. We are going to touch on the black race. Are we really a cursed race? I've dealt with black on black before. Yoruba on Yoruba. Igbo on Igbo people. There's a limit to how the Fulanis and the Hausa people deal with themselves, because they love themselves to some extent. Not that they have not got vagabonds amongst them. They do. But you can count them. But when we talk about the rest of the African people, the Yorubas, the Efiks, the Igbos, even the Ghanaians, to cut the long story short, we're no good. A white man will never tell you that. Ife Ikem Onwobodo, good evening. Yes, share it, guys. The black race. Now, I'm going to go. I want to show you this. And I want you to please watch this particular. Let me start with this. That one is particularly superb. Okay. Now, let me bring that one in. Let me do this. Yeah. And then let me bring that particular one in. It is this one that I want to bring in for you. Over there. Where is it? Yeah, that's it here. Now, I've so much organized this in such a way that you're going to love the way this is coming to you. Watch this.
Which doll is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll?
Did you see that?
Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll?
You see that? Black
And what,
children.
why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
The bad doll. Black. The good doll. White. Why is that doll black? Bad? Because he's black. Black child, social experiment, attributing the same color of skin, attributing it to a bad one on the surface of this planet. Maybe you ain't seeing that properly. Let's go through it again. Watch this.
Which doll is the black doll?
Look at the face.
And which one is the white doll?
Straight away.
Which doll is the pretty doll?
Look at white doll is pretty doll.
Which doll is the nice doll?
Nice doll, the white one. You see?
Which doll is
The
the
bad one,
bad doll?
black one. Why?
Which doll is the nice doll?
You see? White.
And which doll is the bad doll?
See that? Same color.
And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
See?
Which doll is the ugly doll?
That one?
Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
You see? You see that? Look at that. That one? You see? Look at the finger. Miles away.
Can you show me the doll that you liked best or that you liked?
Social experiment. See, when I came out and I said the black race are their own worst enemy, my very first show on Facebook, that the spiritual source of all creation pressed on my heart, revolved around love. And I was instructed many of the subsequent streams that I'm going to stream will revolve around those 4-letter words. Love. Does the black race love their own people? I knew the answer, and the answer was no. And I tell you why. You see, many people perhaps did not realize the angle at which I was pitching them on the issue. It is so sad. Because I said if our 4 fathers loved us, we wouldn't be in this mess. Because the tussle, everything about the control of power revolves around land, resources, and people. 3 main items. And in 2018, please go back and ask Citizen AY 2018. I'm saying this today because I am glad I've chunked out loads of knowledge, information that will empower the black race, especially we, the Yoruba people. Go back, please. I want somebody to please go onto Ayogundimu, and if Ayogundimu Citizen AY is watching this stream at some point in time, he will never deny the fact that I never explained to him. That was the first time. No one knew that the control over you revolves around your land, your resources, and your people. That was what the white people did during slave trade. That was what they did during colonization. And that is exactly what they are going to do in the new world order. NWO. It is just around the corner. The new world order is just around the corner. You heard. You see the social experiment. Now, you see, many of you perhaps did not realize the fact that it is documented. It is documented, and the white race made it known that the best way to keep any secret away from the black man is to document those secrets, and that a black man will never read to find those secrets. Not many of you are aware of that. I am privileged. I studied an exclusive industry that is reserved for the white race, the publishing industry. And the reasons why I was admitted into it is because I have been inside since I graduated way back, many years in Nigeria, because I have been inside publishing. And I was able to scale through. Not many of you are aware that the best way, according to the white man, to keep any secret from a black race is to document those things. Write them and keep them away. Lock them away. The black race will never find out where they are locked up. But it is not so with me because I happen to be inside the same profession, and I can read, and I've been reading since I was a child because I imbibed the culture of reading, and I was introduced to reading at a very early age in my life. In fact, I started reading newspaper aged 6. Yeah. My talent as a literary person was discovered by my literature teacher in my secondary school, Mrs. Abisogun Lee. She discovered my literary talent because Macbeth, Julius Caesar, no longer at ease. Things fall apart. Peter Abraham's Tell Freedom. Poems, poetry, collection of African poetry. I was top notch. She was the one that advised I should go into mass communications and broadcasting. And I ended up there because it was pumped into my head. If not that, she pumped it into my head that I should be a literary person, perhaps I probably would have settled for civil engineering, to which my father really wanted me to be one anyway. Now, you see, Jesus Christ, help me. The black race, they don't read. And I'm going to tell you exactly what the white race, they've kept away from you for a long time. You'll never hear this from no one. Did you hear this? See, where information is and where that information should be used effectively to nourish your mind and to get you prepared for the worst thing that can happen to you. When you are knowledgeable, you are prepared to confront what is coming in front of you. You heard. Documented. The white race said, never let blacks know what you are thinking. Intentionally mislead them if you must. Never let blacks know what you are thinking, what the white people are thinking. So the white people must intentionally mislead the black people if they must. Another is always try to figure out what they are thinking or planning so you can disrupt it or capitalize upon their genius. They know that the black race are genius. So they documented it that they should always try to figure out what we are thinking or planning so that they can disrupt it or capitalize upon our genius. Are you aware of that? Have you ever seen anyone telling you this before? I am telling you this right now because it is documented. Nobody else will tell you. Take your mind back to slavery. Take your mind back to colonization. Now, bring your mind forward to what is currently happening to the black race today. Now, they equally said always appear to be friendly and humanitarian. Never appear to be aware that you belong to or identify with the race that rules. Did you get that? Always appear to be friendly and humanitarian. The white people must always appear to be friendly and humanitarian. They must never appear to be aware that they belong to or identify with the race that rules. Serious? And you people are not looking far beyond what you can see. Now, they said looks for blacks you can use. A white man must look for a black race that they can use to advance their own cause. This is never difficult, as most of them identify with their oppressors. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in this. I'm going to make that. Let's bring in this. I'm going to bring in another slide. Now, watch this. It is coming your way. Watch this.
Three things that do not work for black people: guns, drugs, and politics. First of all, with guns. Guns were invented by white people to kill black people, so even when a black man has a gun in his hand, he's not going to kill or shoot anyone else but another black man like himself. Because the possession of the gun is merged and combined with the indoctrination of self-hatred through white supremacy that came through a colonial agenda to miseducate us and a media representation of us as savages.
Did you hear that?
Put guns in the black community, the only other people that black people with guns are going to kill
are the blacks.
People like us. And if there was any risk whatsoever of whites or Syrians or Chinese being shot with guns that black people possess, it would not be so easy for us to get guns in the first place. Second,
drugs.
In all the visits that are made into the prisons, I've never seen any white people in prison for drugs, or Chinese people, or Indian people, or Syrians. But according to Dr. Darius Figueroa, there are no African drug lords on the top level. He said all of the drug lords, the major importers and traffickers of illegal narcotics in Trinidad, are whites, Chinese, Syrians, and Indians. But African people are 95% in the prison. And when the white people and the Syrians and the Chinese traffic drugs, they buy houses, property, land, real estate.
Did you hear that?
Send their children to university, buy cars and trucks, businesses, and expand their entrepreneurship. When we sell drugs, apart from going to jail or getting shot and killed in some ignorant gang conflict,
you hear that?
what do we do with the money that we make from the drugs?
Yeah, go on.
Spinning rims.
Yep.
Paint job on a car.
Yep.
Chains.
Gold chain. Yep. Women.
That's how you're thinking that those gold chains are representing chains.
Those in Nigeria, parties. Yeah. Yeah. Go on. Go on, boy.
Okay, I respect everyone's political choices. But you have all these different political parties, but when it comes to the backbiting and the quarreling and arguing and squabbling, it's African people in one party against African people in another party. And regardless of which party's in power, it's the same.
Okay, now we are getting there. We're now getting there. African parties, political parties.
Wave the flag, run behind the truck, and get nothing. And then they try to impress upon your mind that you're worth nothing, you deserve nothing, and the only way you can benefit from being part of our political organization is if you involve yourself in the pulling down of your own people.
Yeah.
So as Jomo Kenyatta said, when the white man came to Africa, he had the Bible, we had the land. He taught us to keep our eyes closed.
Land, resources, and people.
He had the land, we had the Bible. So we say that when the politician comes into the community, he has the politics, we have the power. He teaches us to think with our minds closed. When we open back up our minds, we have the politics and he has the power. The politics is the paraphernalia, the colors and the flags and the banners and the t-shirts and the posters. But he has the power, and he takes the power, which is the voting numbers.
Now, this is now taking me into the next phase, because that Gazette did made mention of land and religion. And guess what? The white man got it documented as well that The white race should use religion to gain their confidence. They are a religiously immature people. Africans are religiously immature people. Historically, when we endorse their gods. That is, condemn their gods. Condemn our orishas, Obatala, Oshun, Ogun. It opens up an opportunity for exploitation. They tend not to think clearly under the influence of religion and have a natural inclination to care about other people more than themselves. Hello. Go for it, Frank.
Takes that power, gives it to his finances, and leaves the masses of the people in poverty. So guns, drugs, and politics, the negative impact of those within our communities have to be replaced by unity, self-sufficiency, business entrepreneurship, land ownership, and reorganization of our families. Think, black people.
Think! Oh, it is really getting hotter, isn't it? It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. Okay. I've got something for you. Okay, we are here. I've got something for you here. And what I've got for you here. Now, watch this. Oh, this is so sad. Watch this. A pastor telling a member of his congregation to drink Dettol, antiseptic Dettol. That is exactly what we are talking about. Use religion to gain their confidence. In other words, use religion to destroy their moral standards and their spiritual being. And as such, do you know what that entails? They were telling the satanic agents, the agents of Satan in their society, to use Christianity as a weapon to indoctrinate those that will sign up to their own satanic agenda. That's why you've got pastors, irresponsible pastors like this, giving the toll to the members of their congregation. It's not only that. Just recently, just a few couple of days, I got this. Another pastor was administering bleach. Bleach is an acid to members of his congregation to drink. And according to information, 6 were confirmed dead, 4 in critical condition after drinking jig bleach in church, while proving the power of the Holy Spirit in them. Are they not stupid? Are we not now coming to the fact that it is documented that the white race said their fellow white race should use religion, in other words, Christianity, to gain the black people's confidence? Because we are religiously immature people. Are you not immature as black race? For heaven's sake, when you see things like this and like that. Terrible. Terrible. Ebere Chukwuobi, good evening. Narada Franklin, good morning. You are in Moscow. Yeah, you are in Tuesday already. Yes. It's terrible, isn't it? And then, documented as well, they said, always remember, no matter what they say or do, to keep your dignity. Never forget that you belong to the white race that rules, but never profess this, as it is the part of the politically immature white person to let black people know what they are, to know that they are in charge. Never invite them into your home. The white people made it known that a white race, the white people must never invite the black race into their home unless absolutely necessary, but always try and gain entry into their living quarters to ascertain whether they could be trusted. And that's exactly what they've done with your economy. That's exactly what they've done with your politicians, right all the way from Shehu Shagari's period, right all the way from your independence. I owe no apology to many of those politicians. Now, again, they said, if you can, during verbal altercation with their leaders, try to provoke an emotional reaction to use word triggery to confuse them. If you're successful, this will cause the masses to lose faith. Again, not many people saw this coming. When I said, those that you call agitators, you'll be surprised that many of them are moles inside you. Many are moles inside. James Coker, you're welcome. You give a thumb up today. I can see you from the two. You're watching the stream live on HALLO magazine. God help me. I've got loads of stuff earmarked for you. Let me bring this in again so that you know exactly what I am talking about. Now, the next one I'm going to give you is titled, I think it's a long, lengthy one, but which one should I bring in first? The gun culture. We're talking about the gun culture, are we? We will talk about the gun culture, but okay, let me bring this and then let's bring this in. Watch this. The gun culture, the black race and the gun culture.
3 things that do not work for black people: guns, drugs, and politics. First of all, with guns. Guns were invented by white people to kill black people, so even when a black man has a gun in his hand, he's not going to shoot anyone else but another black man like himself. because the possession of the gun is merged and combined with the indoctrination of self-hatred through white supremacy that came through a colonial agenda to miseducate us and a media representation of us as savages. So you put guns in the black community.
Did you see that? That was that one. Now, let me take this out and let me bring in this next thought-provoking one that will provoke you. It will provoke you. The gun culture. Guns. Okay, this happened in Oshun just a few couple of days ago. And I tagged this Oshun 2022 Yoruba on Yoruba. Now, guys, I want you to watch this. Gun culture. Now, remember, the white folks said, it, that always remember, no matter what they say or do, to keep your dignity, never forget that you belong to the white race that rules, but never profess this. Gun culture. Always try to get them fighting with each other. Once they start it, it is difficult for them to stop. This is the most important strategy. They have a unique fondness for destroying one another that supersedes all other interests once it begins. Did you hear that? Gun culture. Always try to get them fighting with each other. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's watch this. Oshun Aregbesola versus Bola Tinubu. Power for supremacy. Oshun 2022. Watch this and see what we're talking about.
Problem deal. Problem don't deal.
Let me come back to this. Yeah, problem still there anyway. Adetun, you can clearly say that. Oshun, Saturday. Oshun on Saturday is exactly what you have just seen. MC Chooks, good evening. I've been preaching this. You see, you and many people that are in this platform, you are the most intelligent people. You are the most, anybody on this platform, I regard them as the most intellectuals and the most intelligent ones. You are not screwed up like those that are screwed up. Many black people are screwed up. Olasomi Jurea Kayode. Thank you so much. You said, let me post your comment. Olasomi, yeah. He said, good evening, Frank Bello. Good to be here, sir. I learned a lot from your videos. You are the best. You're equally the best for being here. For being here to listen. You are, I classify you as one of the finest and the very best. Oshun. It was documented, but not many people are aware. Look, documented. I'm telling you exactly what the white race documented about the black race that many of you don't know. And that's why when I look at the black people and I look at my own race, the Yoruba people, I cry. All your babas, your Banji Akitoye, and many of the people that you call your babas, they don't have access to this classified information. They're classified. They're not for public consumption. I delved into some of this classified information that's been documented, and they've been kept away from the blacks, the black race, to which I was able, where they were stored digitally, I came across them. I'm still looking for some information based on our agricultural produce exports when the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo was the premier of the Western region, to which oil was not in demand. The produce Awolowo used to develop Western Nigeria. I'm still looking for that document. I remembered I took the picture. They will never allow me into the library of the Nigerian High Commission at number 9 Northumberland Avenue today. They will never allow me. They will never grant me access. But those days when I used to carry out my research, I had access to those information that was equally in their enclosure in the library. Never, the white people, they said never invite the black race into your home unless absolutely necessary. But always, the white people should always try to gain entry into our own living space to ascertain whether we could be trusted or not. And that's exactly what they've done with our politicians as well in 1979. Adisa Akinloye, Ebun Oyagbola, Joseph Wayas, Wahab Dusumu, and many, many, many of them. Richard Akinjide, all of them. I'm not going to exclude those before them. Theophilus Yakubu Danjuma too, Chief of Army Staff under Olusegun Obasanjo. I'm not going to exclude all these people. And then they equally said always try to get them fighting with each other. Once they start, it is difficult for them to stop. Now, with the video that you've just seen in Oshun, was that not the case? This was information that was documented centuries ago. Not now. Not now. Now, they said if you are able to provide some material support to them or their organizations, this is certain to triple the awe and reverence they naturally have for the whites in general. You will be able to use them like chess pieces, even against each other, to fulfill the white people's agenda. Hello. Hello? That's why it is very tough and difficult here. You see, that's why I am high on top today. Because I want to spill it out. And that's why today you are having to see Vladimir Putin inviting your rogue African leaders to Kremlin. We're going to go there. We're going there. And I'll show you proofs, because this was in 2019. How many of you knew that Putin, like I always say, said Russia cannot be pushed to one side of the New World Order agenda? You see, look at Ukraine. Ukraine currently. America wants to start a civil war, as I gathered now. Donsk, or what's it called in Ukraine? Russia recognized them now as a country. I think two of them that have got borders round Russia. Russia said, well, yes, we've recognized them as, and these were the separatist groups that Russia was supporting. Now, let's ask ourselves, what is America looking for in Ukraine? The deal with Mikhail Gorbachev and Boris Yeltsin was the West will not penetrate into the Eastern Bloc. But the West scooped across Poland, scooped across Yugoslavia, scooped across all of them, and then converted them into Western Europe. Control of land resources. And now America wants to scoop Ukraine. And guess what? Ukraine has got the most fertile soil in Europe. So what if Ukraine hasn't got that fertile soil? Ukraine is supposed to be the food basket of Europe, just like Zimbabwe is meant to be the food basket of Africa, because soil in each and every nation is graded. When they said black soil, that means you don't need any fertilizer to go in your soil before things will grow. There are gas deposits, there are many things in Ukraine. Oil. Is this why America is so interested in Ukraine? Is this why America is not interested in those black people being slaughtered on a daily and on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis since a fraudulent Fulani government assumed power? Why is America interested in Ukraine? It's a question. Britain wasn't talking about the plight and the dilemma of the problems we face in that nasty piece of a contraption called Nigeria. But they want to poke their nose into Ukraine. Why is America interested in Ukraine? Why is Joe Biden interested in Ukraine? Why is Joe Biden not interested in solving the problems of the black race? Because that is all boiling down to exactly what I've just given you today. Always remember, no matter what they say or do, to keep your dignity as a white man. Never forget that you belong to the white race that rules. But never profess this. Never tell them this, as it is the part of the politically immature white person to let black person know what they know, that they are in charge. You all are not using your head. See, that is why it is very difficult to admit black people into the profession I belong. Do you know what they call publishing? If you belong to that profession, they regard you as you see, the white people, they call the publishing industry the gentleman's profession. I belong to that class because I am English major and I'm very proud. And that's why anything I have to say, I say with authority. And that's why nobody can question my authority, because I've got that liberty to make and to unmake. To tell the truth to the whole world. Truth prevails. Now you can see how I have wrapped Ukraine into your problem. You, the black race. Not many people will be here to hear the quality of information that is coming out of this dispatch box, because many of you are stupid. When I said black people are stupid, many people came after me 3 years ago. And I remember one of those people that came after me was Ekanem Robertson. Ekanem Robertson said, Frank, I'm not stupid. I said, perhaps you're not. You're probably one of those that are not stupid, but 99.9% of the black race are stupid. Because if they are not stupid, they will not buy into the agenda of their oppressors. They will demand. I repeat, they will demand for their own rights. But because they are so stupid, blacks so stupid, dons, uneducated, and imbeciles. That's how I can describe you lot. Don't expect the white race to come out and then say you are this, you are that. They'll label that white person as a racist. But I am telling you, that is your problem. And until the day you change your attitude and you begin to think straight like a learned person, an intelligent person, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't. Trust me. You ain't. You ain't going nowhere. Let me play you this Oshun 2022 again. And then you see exactly. You see black on black. Watch this. Just common primaries in Osun State on Saturday. It doesn't end there. common primaries in Osun State on Saturday. Now, watch this one. Common primaries in the same Osun State. Watch this. You see, they deliberately, see, the strength of Aregbesola was messed up, and then they've taken out all the people that will inflate the vote. Black race. And you think God will forgive the black race? Ọlọ́run ò ní dáríjì black race. So God will never forgive the black race for all the damages and the atrocities that you are causing yourself in terms of pains and hardships and sufferings. You are the worst. The black race are the worst of any race on the surface of this planet called Mother Earth. I'm one of you, but I'll be very, very truthful to you. You are the worst. Label me, tag me to be whatever you. That's your own problems. Do I care? No. Will I have to speak the truth? Yes. I'll speak the truth so that my conscience is clear. Because when they threw me out into the world, they said I should go out. Those that trained me to be a gentleman, to belong to the gentleman's profession, the publishing industry, they said, go out into the world, make and unmake, create and destroy. But under one condition: uphold liberty and reject injustice. And that was the charter I signed up to. And I've always upheld that charter because I signed up to it. I don't care whether Freemasons are the ones that taught me when I was going through. It doesn't matter to me. I got the knowledge. They told me the truth. They said to me, speak the truth. So that means the Freemasons don't lie. They don't lie. And any of their members that lie will pay a dear price for it. The same thing is Ogboni fraternity. Watch this next one.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Adéṣọlá Adégbìtẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ wà ní wá láti Ward 15 ní ìlú Ọ̀yọ́, that is Odòtì North Local Government. Láàárọ̀ yìí, a wá síbi primary wa, a wà báyìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní CMS grant ní collation center wa. A débẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yà pọ̀, inú wa dùn. Apá kìíní apá kejì jókòó jẹ́jẹ́. Nígbà ó yá wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí nílẹ̀ ìwé kan. Wọ́n wá ní ká lọ máa wò ó pé kí ó ń kádùkú o tí ó bá ní kí ló ṣe ń jẹ́ members sí lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ní kí gbogbo wa ká ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lọ máa wò ó wípé tá a máa fi vote nìyẹn pé ní torúkọ ẹ bá yọ ń bẹ̀. Tó bá bàjẹ́ dúró yìí àtàwọn tó ti bínú lọ, àwọn bí ìdá méjì ló ti bínú lọ. Àwọn ibi ìlànà ló kù báyìí. Nígbà tó lọ wo bẹ̀, wọn ò rórúkọ wọn bẹ̀. Àwọn rí pé majority àwọn tá jẹ́ top members ní orúkọ wa wọ́n ní lórí voters list tí wọ́n display. So ìyẹn ló mú wa ká péjọba wípé ká fi hàn lálóṣogbo, ká fi hàn káàkiri wípé ohun tó ṣe fún wa rèé o. Gbogbo wa wọ́n ti disenfranchise wa báyìí wípé àwa tá dúró yìí a lè dìbò torí pé orúkọ wa ò sí ńbẹ̀. Àwa ti ní ẹni àlàáfíà ni wá, a ṣetán láti máa bẹ́nikẹ́ni lọ́wọ́ àlá o. Torí ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ ká ṣe nǹkan tá a ṣe yìí o wípé wọ́n ti disenfranchise wa. Today we just want to put it the record straight that in Oyo, Odòtì North Local Government, that the top members of APC, yes, that we have been Adeoti factions, that we have been disenfranchised by the people, because already our name did not reflect on the displayed voters list. Yes, that they are claimed, which they said that they have wasted. And we see that it is a deliberate effort in order to disenfranchise us, and which they have done. Yes, against our candidate. So therefore, we are using this one to tell the National Secretariat and the State Secretariat that you have been disenfranchised. And today's primary is never free, fair, and credible at all.
The members of our caucus, they call us from Ward 7.
Yeah, God, this is the message. I fear no man. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. Òjò ìdájọ́ àrọ̀lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n láwọn lálágbára. Ó ní kí n sọ fáwọn tí wọ́n ní àyànfẹ́ lára. Ó ní kí n sọ fọ́ba kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ àrọ̀lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kí wọ́n ronú pìwàdà o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn bóun ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o. Ó ní kí n sọ fún wọn kan tú aláìṣẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o. Tí wọn ò bá gbọ́ o, òjò ìdájọ́ àrọ̀lé wọn lórí. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán.
Ní àwa yìí o. Ẹ wò ó. Báwo làwọn tó ń tajà ń bí báyìí? Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ tà? Lọ́gbọ́n Sanwó-Olú. Ẹ wò ṣé àwọn tó wà ń bí báyìí? Ṣé ẹ wò báyìí kù gbogbo rẹ o? We can't go. Mo lọ ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì ni. Ẹ wò ó. Mo láti gbé.
Yes, Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé tán. Wikis, thank you for that. I got that piece of a delightful tune that's gone viral today. Guys, if you're just joining us on the stream, it is episode 153 of the usual series, The Bleeding Edge. Today, Monday, the 21st day of the second month of Feb 2022. The time in London is 22:04 and the temperature outside is exactly 7 degrees Celsius. Taiwo Banuso, if Yoruba people and self-determination activates can organize to defend our brothers, Yoruba nation can be declared and we will be recognized. Taiwo Banuso, they can never organize. I've said, you're just joining the stream, but I've said quite a lot about why the white race are hooking the black race by the throat like this, choking them. I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. It's all over. You can't breathe. And we will not be able to breathe. We were not able to breathe because the likes of Sadaruna Tafawa Balewa and I can't take this call because this is what really annoys me. When I'm streaming and people from Nigeria are trying to call me. If you're calling because you can see me online, please stop it from Nigeria. It does not mean you can see me online. I'm available. I'm streaming. Now, you see, Jesus Christ. You joined too late. Taiwo Banuso. Yes, you joined too late. I've said quite a lot. The black race. Are we a cursed race? Taiwo Banuso. I know there are some few black people that will be able to forgive easily and we can easily forgive, but we cannot forget. In fact, the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo said, "It is easy to forgive, it is hard to forget." I buy into that ideology as well. I can forgive, but I'll never forget because it hurts. It hurts. Hurts. And I've spelled out why the black race are not making headway and why the black race are the worst of the race on the surface of the planet. Now, Jesus. You want to know why? Whoever wins this election, see, just like you watch that. Now, watch this guy, Oyetola, celebrating elections in Osun State as people killed themselves. Watch this. See, schools are in shambles, health sectors are in shambles, everything in complete collapse. But look at them. Look at them. Look at them. And they're singing praises of this man. You see? See, I don't subscribe to any of this nonsense because I want you guys that you will begin to see. See, I want you begin to see the true color of the black race. Yes. You begin to see the true color of your race. The race to which you and I belong. We belong to the same race. Make no mistakes. Now, it is documented, and the white race documented it, that always try to get them fighting with each other. Always try to get the black race fighting with each other. Once they start, it is difficult for them to stop. This is the most important strategy. They have a unique fondness for destroying one another that supersedes all other interests once it begins. You want to hear the worst in, see, this is the first preamble. See, I'm not going to go through the rules, that is the information strategy, with you. I'm not going to go through that with you. But the last I want to touch is the white people documented it, and they said, last but not least, never reveal the code to them. The code of knowledge. Never reveal that to them, because without knowledge of this code, they will never see us as a unified group of exploiters, but will assume we are divided by petty differences like they are. Who? Jesus Christ. And black people are not seeing this. They ain't seeing that. That is why I am angry. And that is why you've seen this. Because the code has not been revealed to these moronic people still praising this more. Oh, Jesus. Don't let me use the word. These imbeciles. Yes. Did you get that? Last but not least, never reveal the code. I've been talking about code. I've been talking to you people about code. Haven't I? I've been talking to you people about code. Haven't I? You cannot deny the fact that I've not been talking to you guys about code. That 369. You remember? 3 completed cycles of 60 years in location 9 is a code 369. Related to that, 1960 to 2020, 60 years after independence. Those leaders, when you look at all the differences in all their structures, you find 9. And that's why the white people said, last but not least, never reveal the code to the black race. Because they don't have any knowledge. Without knowledge of this code, they will never see us as unified group of exploiters. Are they exploiters? It's up for you to grab. I know that. Because it was all about business. And I told you, I'm not going to crucify the white race because they're doing business. Slave trade was all about business. Make no mistakes. Never reveal the code to them. And that's why here Jesus Christ. I never revealed the code to them. Oh dear. God, help me. That's why you find imbeciles like this, still talking to you, and you'll rather prefer to listen to this type of moronic people. Watch this.
There won't be election in 2023. It is simple. It end SARS. It bag gbogbo rẹ̀ jẹ́. It pànìyàn. It destroy life and property. Ìwà mi kú ọ̀rọ̀ ní jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìlà mi kú ọ̀rọ̀ ní jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí yé sí election in 2023. Ìníwá wò wípé okay. It seems these people are not stoppable. It seems Nigeria is unstoppable. Oye jẹ́ ká lo Ọ̀ṣínbàjò against Tinubu. Ìmọ̀jà jẹ́ ká sọ wípé àfẹ́ Tinubu Ọ̀ṣínbàjò láfẹ́. That's the real game. Who wants Tinubu? Lagos no be Nigeria. It's now Ọ̀ṣínbàjò. Shame on you. When were you ranting? When were you wailing? When were you blocking? When you knew you could not achieve any of those useless things you kept saying here. Ọ̀ṣínbàjò, we want Ọ̀ṣínbàjò. Who made Ọ̀ṣínbàjò? Kí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò bá di president àgbà náà láṣìwá ilé náà ni. Ilé náà ni. Ẹni ládàra pọ̀ mọ́ ẹni níbi oh you think he should be the cap. Until now, ẹ sí ẹni nínú rí. Kí a sì kó wà credit body kan kí n sì gbélé. Ìwà mi pariwo. Ìwà sọ wípé o lè ní mọ́. Lagos no be Nigeria. And Nigeria no be Lagos. Ẹ ṣo lè mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Suddenly, it's too old. Anybody, any government official, any government parastatal, kó bá fẹ́ post lórí social media that want to talk against about Tinubu's age should bring his or her credential. Káwọn bóyá òun náà lo official age Nigeria kò jẹ́ pé gbogbo orin ni mi lo official age. In kí lè celebrate the birthday rin. Ṣágo Mbugo, pot calling kettle black. Ìlànà sọ wípé Ṣíbáyé wọ́n sí Òjìbáyé. What happens to ọmọ Adéyẹmọ? Kí n ti sponsor kó wà ní Kotonu kó ti ní sọ French.
Yeah, that is the problems with the black race. You cannot stand and think on your feet. Did you hear that? You cannot stand and think on your feet because when you've got people that are not ready to defend justice, equity, and when you've got somebody that will be paid to carry out this kind of mad, God, Jesus Christ. Because you're a government employee and because you want to save your earnings, it is because you're not truthful to yourself and then say, no, I cannot do this. Perhaps God will bring such opportunities to you, and a fraudulent government will tell you to carry out a negative campaign or a positive campaign on their behalf as against what they were doing to their own people. And you, in your own right thinking mind, think, oh, yes, let me do it. And you know deep inside your hearts of hearts that you are doing the wrong thing. You are placing God's wrath on your own self. That's exactly what's happened to this video. And this woman will never meet God in anything she has to do, because She knows this is fraud. She knows this is lies. She knows this that she was instructed to do was all about deception. Watch this.
Should come and see this. Everyone should come and see this. This is marvelous. This is wonderful. I have been hearing about it over the last few weeks.
You see the fraud?
And then today, I'm so delighted to be here. Look at this. This is all right. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this.
Fake pyramid rice.
Surrounded by rice.
You see? Fake pyramid rice. So where are the rice now?
God bless Baba Buhari.
Igbo woman for that matter.
Rice made in Nigeria rice. It's not foreign. This one not be China.
Where are those confiscated rice? Maybe these were for the confiscated rice that they've kept and they want to come and showcase for today.
It's good taste. This one. Say Baba. See rice.
They never showed us where it was.
Something like this. This is brilliant. This is wonderful.
You see, an Igbo woman.
Just love the ambience
This
of this place.
Igbo woman. From hearing her speak, you can clearly see she's an Igbo woman.
Just have a look at. Just have a look at. Just watch.
Watch mama.
Just watch. And all of them have thank you, Baba Buhari, on them.
All of them had thank you.
Both of them benefited from the anchor
All of them had thank you, Baba Buhari. So everything that has to go will have to bear the hallmark of thank you, Baba Buhari. These people are done. You see, now you are beginning to see what the white people sees you, black race, as the dumbest people on the surface of the planet. You're the dumbest. You are. I am not inclusive because I am giving you valuable information, and not many of you that were meant to be here to gather knowledge are not here. So many, for you to be present, you are exempted. Those that are not, because you see, Nigerians are funny people. You see, there's a platform that is reigning. Many of the platforms, no, not a platform, some platforms that they discuss sex and how they can fuck somebody else's wife and date, match a woman who can, a man that cannot that cannot make love to the wife. Don't let me be vulgar. In the UK, there are many of those platforms. They will merge men from their locations and women that are not happy that their husband probably are impotent. They'll then match them. And then you will see many of you, rather than take the laws into your own hand and decide your own fate, you'll rather be in those places. You're stupid. And that's why the white race said they've studied you and you can never be human beings. And because you can never be human beings, that's why all your political leaders are now captivating on that platform and they are messing up your brains. And you fail to realize that you are being screwed up in your brains. Classic example. Say Buhari. Not for me. Kò ṣe èmi ọmọ Bello. Èmi òòṣà. Kò ṣe èmi ọmọ Bello. That's why you have a situation like this. in a black African continent. A situation like this, watch this, that you're so screwed up, youngsters will sacrifice their own lives for something like this. For politicians that they don't even care about you. Yes, look at that. Look at. Are you not stupid? Now please tell me, are you not stupid? Look at Nigeria. Bossa! That's it. Are you not stupid? Are they not stupid? Because they are. Now, this one. Now, watch this one. I got this one today. No, I think I'm going to leave this for later. Watch this. I tagged this fuel adulteration in Nigeria, only in a black African country, in 2023, in an oil producing country that United Arab Emirates cannot even compete with in the 70s. Watch this.
I beg, I want use God dey beg Nigeria. People they watch me now. You ain't get money, where you get motor, where you won't buy fuel. Fuel no dey Nigeria. Everything that they say na fake. See, now my fuel pump now I don't spoil so. We are one bound another. I buy fuel on Friday. Say make I come out for Lekki, for Falomon, sorry. Like I buy the fuel before I go say make I reach 1004. My motor spoil. See. Now my hand dey inside my fuel, so fuel when Nigeria they say God go punish you all the leaders when I put hand for Baba thing. If you put your hand for fuel, check the fuel no go dry once. When I say I'm on a granite oil, I don't know whether na diesel or na kerosene that they mix for hand. All the people they in charge, you no go better for you now. Now that ever want they pay me before. Make I put my face, making I see and way. You know, I don't see and I mean they talk. Now thunder I go fire in a minister of control. You all of now, when I they put now for Babati, when I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know they do it for this country. God go punish you and I know go die better. Now generation go suffer. For waiting I they do us for this country, and I know go die better. Baba people will get. See am, now be this. See am. Now the fuel be this. Like
fuel adulteration.
On Friday. See am, now be this. You don't spoil everything.
62 years. 62 years independence. 2022.
I go clean am.
Are you not cursed? What's wrong with you, the black race? What's wrong with you, Nigerians? What's wrong with you, Yorubas? Look at that.
Baba's fuel, where they say now, men I be see am in Nigeria. You don't see am, abi? Bros, you don't. Bro, show me. You don't see am. Nine be this. See am. See am, oh. Nine be this. So see am. If you put your hand for this country, if you put your hand for fuel, between how many minutes? Seconds, minutes. You don't even they smell. You don't even they smell at all. See am. Okay, if you buy fuel, they careful. If you buy fuel, they careful. See am. You know even the code. See am. Make it just like I mean, no be like say my hand go there like this. And I go use now. Maybe I go to say maybe na film at the heart. See am, that be this. My hand be this. So
Nigeria, 62 years in an oil producing country. You see, look at that.
They know what they do.
Don't go punish them now.
The guy go punish them. Don't already finish in press up.
You've just started though.
Stupid people will get for
Because you guys are stupid.
From the head, we get head. We no get cap.
Well, yes. Headache they suffer.
Even though we get cap, self, we no get head. All the head we get, the one we want to enter, the one we don't want to enter, all of them are stupid people.
You see, stupid. You see, the guy used the word stupid.
There is no place like home.
Which home?
Oh God, help us.
When I say they spoil my hand like I talk to Sam, don't be Ororo be this. Now Ororo be this now. Ororo be this now, Sam. Which fuel go day for person hand for now? Like
for minutes.
For a minute.
If I don't dry, quick.
More than a minute now. Look at
It is not diesel.
Oh wow.
I beg anybody they buy fuel, make they very careful. I dey hear this thing, but I don't believe. Now, when I buy my own and this thing happen to me, now they tell everybody, make everybody be careful. No better for all of you now.
Wow.
Now, generation course now they give now. So, everybody know about this thing. No better for you now. I thought that then go fire a generation.
Oh, generational course. Wow. So, you've just started your own generational course. Guys, I'm surprised. Wow, I am terribly surprised. Okay. Let's do this. Let me bring in this one again. This one, it is on the same issue, the black race. Watch this. And it is so disturbing. Watch this.
The supply you. The supply us. From which depot? Salonian. We bought satellite depot. Abuja. That's it. We bought it and that's what this is the fuel, Daddy? Yes, this is the fuel. This is the fuel? Yes. So you are filtering it, Daddy? We are filtering it because...
Watch.
See the vehicle gel. That one has been spoiled. That other one has been spoiled. The package. See the other one. This Lexus? Yes. Is that the reason why you are not working again? We are not working because this is already started the business and we can't work again.
Watch.
The same thing with all this bike? Yes. The same thing with this car. Yes. Who is the owner of this car? Is customer. Is the customer home? Yes, where is the customer now? The customer has even abandoned it that we should go and help you. We should go and fix the car for him. So is this the customer that reported you to police or police station? He has already reported us now. And this boss. The boss has parked his own that until we fix it.
You see, adulterated fuel.
Everything.
Nigeria.
So you cannot work again. You cannot work again.
PMS adulterated PMS.
Out from the car. Every one of them complaining. You cannot buy. See this one. This engine has not correct. This one has not. This engine has not. So this is customer's car. Yes, customer's car. Come and see those ones that we do now. Come and see. These are the parts. We have to be keeping it here. Can you see? This is a full tank. This is already a full tank. This is a full tank. So this is the fuel. This is what we filtered from the pump. Yes, these are what we filtered from the pump. So it also affected your pump, Abi? Yes. How many pumps? We affected 2 pumps. No, like 6. We now. It has affected your pump. Our pumps, yes. Now. And this thing is from Salonia Depot, Abi? Depot. You don't know from Salonia Depot, Abuja. Okay.
Did you hear that?
The whole Nigeria must hear this. Federal government must hear this. NFPC must be aware of this thing now. This
fraudulent nation
this is the product
called Nigeria.
and it was reported that it's NNPC that gave them that product. So we need to confirm this thing from Salonia. Otherwise, if Salonia cannot respond to this within 12 hours, this video will go viral. Nobody should buy product from Salonia again. Salonia Depot, they are selling fake product. They are selling fake PMS to people, to customers.
They know how they will get you. They will just then come up with a new PMS premium. They know how they get you. They will come up with a new strategy. Oh, our petroleum is good. People, you are done. Ẹ̀kan tó ráwọn èèyàn wá tí màmá lọ màmá rẹ̀ pọ́ ń bẹ́ ẹ̀yà wèrè olórí burúkú gbogbo yín. Àwọn kan sọ pé o Frank Bello ó yà wèrè. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Wọ́n láwọn kan sọ pé Frank Bello yà wèrè. Ó ń sọ pé Buhari ti kú kìnnìkan. Ṣé mo bá yín argue? Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ pé comfortable pé Buhari ti kú, it's up to you. If you are not comfortable that Buhari is dead, although you never mention my name, ẹni ò mention orúkọ mi tó pé àwọn ọ̀lẹ́ni ẹ̀ kan sọ pé àwọn kan wọ́n rán ní Buhari ti kú. Tí irọ́ bá lọ lógún ọdún, òtítọ́ á tẹ̀lé. I will be vindicated one day. If I'm alive, I wish I'm alive whilst I am vindicated. But èmi àti ẹ a lè máa wà alive tó máa fi vindicate mi pé òótọ́ ni mò ń sọ, pé tẹ̀ ń gbé pọ́n tẹ̀ ń pọ́nlé ó ti kú, olórí burúkú gbogbo yín. Ẹ lérò pé mo fẹ́ jí sọ̀rọ̀ yín ni? Mi ò jí sọ̀rọ̀ yín. Kò sẹ́ mi ìyàwó lọ́wọ́ anybody, mi gbọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́ anybody. Kò ní dá fún yàláyàbá bá gbogbo yín. Mo yín sọ́sẹ̀ yàláyàbá bá yín. Wọ́n ti short ẹnu mi pé kí n yé máa sọ yàláyàbá bá anybody, but máa padà because mi ì tiẹ̀ kò ní dá fún yàláyàbá bá yín. Tó bá tó bẹ́ẹ̀, tó bá gbóyà jáde, gbórí ẹ jáde. Tó bá bí yàláyàbá bá ẹ, tó bá bèrè yàláyàbá bá ẹ, tó bá bèrè gbé jáde. Yes, mi sí ní abẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ kankan mọ́ nsìn. Tó bá bí yàláyàbá bá ẹ, àní tó bá bí dá yàláyàbá bá ẹ, tó bá bí dá gbóyà jáde síta fún mi. Màá jáde fún ẹ man. Wọ́n ti bí aláya yín rè náà, ẹ̀yà wèrè ni. Òun lẹ túrí yẹn. Ìyẹn náà lẹ túrí yẹn. Ó pọ̀. Oh yes. Ó pọ̀ nlẹ̀. Now, Gombe. Ṣé kí n tó lọ sí Gombe yẹn? Okay, ṣé ká lọ sí Gombe ni? Wàhálà àti dúdú tó ń fúnra wọn ṣe ní ayé yìí ó pọ̀. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ lọ sí bíbá àwọn ọmọ tó ń sanwó léèwé. Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀, Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ dìde kò dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Bàbá dìde. Ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjìrè gan. Àwọn olórí burúkú wọ́n bà iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ṣe sílẹ̀ jẹ́. Àwọn olórí burúkú èèyàn, àwọn tó ń wà tó ń disguise ara wọn wípé àwọn Awoist, wọ́n bà ṣe yín jẹ́ bàbá. Èmi ò fẹ́ lọ, mi ń ṣe politician o, wọn ò bí mi sínú politics o bàbá. Ṣùgbọ́n in the spirit realm, ẹ rí ọkàn mi o, ẹ rí inú mi o. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń ba iṣẹ́ yìí jẹ́, iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ṣe tó ń bí yín nínú níbi tẹ́ gbé wà, bàbá ẹ dá wọn lóhùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí iná kó là kọjá láàrin wọn sẹ́. ó ń bí mi nínú. Bàbá wo ó ń bí mi nínú. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ wo iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ṣe ní ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Èmi ò go through nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí tó ń go through. I've never gone through it in my life. No. Ẹ wele. Me go through it. Mo sọ fún yín, I'm a proud Awaist. I'm a very, very proud Awaist to the core. And I will never deny myself or deny anyone because I've always made it known. Babangida knows. That's why we parted ways. Did you hear that? That's why Babangida and I parted ways. Because I made it known that first, my allegiance is to my race, the Yorubas. Do I care about Ibrahim Babangida parting ways? No, I don't care because I'm an Awaist, and I made him understand that I'm an Awaist, and it is documented in my publication to tell IBB I am an Awaist. Mo documente. He wasn't comfortable. He still wanted me to be on his side, but I refused. He's my friend. IBB is my friend. IBB ò lè bí mi lóyún ọmọ, kò lè bí mi ní ọmọ, kò possible. Ọ̀rẹ́ lèmi àti ẹ̀ jẹ́. And I refused to be enriched by him. IBB couldn't give back to me. It is not possible. But I was glad I met him. And I got the best out of him in terms of interview. Guess what? Am I scared of anyone? No, I'm not scared of anyone. Okay, let me play you this tape. Watch this.
Have you ever seen students gathered like this in front of the bank? Have you ever seen this happen before? Yes, it is happening here in Nigeria. Students are supposed to be in the classroom studying.
That never happened in my time.
Bank
never happened.
I don't know what they are doing here. If they've turned our students...
It never happened in my time.
During school hours, converge at bank. It makes me sick though, to be honest. There's a lot of students here, they've been converging here since the beginning of the term. I don't know. They said they're here to pay school fees. Must you make their life difficult because they want to pay school fees?
Yes.
This is not good. This is not nice.
I want more.
What is
the children of tomorrow that will lead the country? You are heartless. You guys, heartless. Bola Tinubu, you are heartless.
Children.
All of you, you are heartless. All your politicians are heartless.
Of the bank, not doing
Look at.
business. Students, are you happy you're here in the bank? What are you doing here?
Since last week.
Say that again.
Since last week.
Since last week. Brother, I'm so sorry for you because I know you're a smart boy. But this is
since last
life is difficult for everybody.
A week they've been trying to pay their school fees.
SS1.
In a hopeless nation.
You started a very difficult journey in Nigeria. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, but who are in charge of the school? Who are in charge of school fees? Oh, come on. No. I don't like this site. Some of them are seated in the KK. Okay. Is this how your days are going to be, though?
Nigerian politicians, these are the children you want to raise for tomorrow. You are stupid. All of you, Damboroba. Shame on all of you leaders. You call yourself Bola Tinubu. Shame on you. Yemi Oshibajo. Shame on you. Bukola Saraki. Shame on you. Benga Daniels. Shame on you. All of you. Shame on you. Damboroba. Shege Mutumu Banzani.
This is 3 weeks. This is Kerebike and Norma Secondary School. This is Kerebike Memorial Secondary School.
Are they private school or public school?
Public school. All of them are government school.
Government, you are a shame.
See that?
Anambra State government, you are
okay, yeah, we are. Anambra State. Anambra.
I don't know. In Anambra State.
In Anambra State.
And which is bad? Okay.
Anambra State. You see? You can hear it.
Look at them.
Nigeria 2022. Nigeria 2022. Shame.
Doing this to you. So you have to pay for transport to come here and pay school fees. How much do you pay every day to come here and pay school fees? 800 naira. Since how long? Since Tuesday, you've been paying 800 naira to come and pay school fees. How much?
You see that?
School fees?
You hear that?
6,240 naira. I hope your principal will see this video. And then the government.
Nigeria 2022.
These children don't have to suffer.
Anambra State 2022.
Hungry and angry children. Ndago na liwe newe. Ndago na liwe newe.
What have you got to say to that? What have you got to say to that? You haven't got anything. Oh dear. That is the current situation in that stupid nation that you lot are very proud of. I'm not done. They don't like me. And I don't want them to like me either. Because I'm a thorn in the flesh for them. Tamboroba, Shege Mutumu Banzani. They don't like me. They don't. Let me bring in a new one for you. Let us go into see the black race being the fact that they are cursed and they are unable to really provide means to better their own lives based on what the white folks documented about them. Watch this. And this was just a couple of weeks ago. Watch Oriyomi Hamzat. with the poor in Ibadan. And many people are not seeing this. Extreme poverty that gripped my heart. I am disturbed with it, but many people don't know. Watch this. Bola Tinubu, that is the country you want to govern, and this is the Southwest in 2022, and you want to be president. You are a fool, Bola Tinubu. You are dumb. And those people, look at this. See, Bola Tinubu, classic example. See that? Watch it. Extreme poverty in Yoruba land. Oriyomi Hamzat trying to help, coming to the rescue. Oriyomi Hamzat is not a politician, humanitarian. Ọmọlúàbí ọmọlẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire ni o. Ẹ wòran Bọ́lá Tinubu, ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́, tí ẹ ti bàjẹ́ sẹ́, o ò lè rórí ṣe, o ò lè rọrùn ṣe. Look at common. God bless this man. See, you see Oriyomi Hamzat crying on the suffering. I will hold my peace at the stage. That is the situation on ground in Yoruba land. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yoruba land. Bola Tinubu, watch this, and all your people must watch this. If you cannot watch this and you come up and you attack me, emaku, bugoyaku, you will die. You will all die. You've seen that. Should we go into the Gombe health workers? Okay, black on black. Gombe health workers. Doctors in Gombe specialist hospitals, they've not been paid in the last 13 months. They've got a governor. The governor is getting his salary, is getting security votes, many other entitlements, but they've never paid doctors in the state for 13 months. Let's do it again. Why case? Would you like to come in? Let me see. Let me find him. Yeah. Why case? Come in, please. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa òtítẹ́.
Yeah, G.O.D. This is the message from God. I fear no man. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. Kings of one, kings of one, kings of one, kings of one. Only kings of one, kings of one. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ti dé tán. Sí ìjọba aláìgbọràn. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán. Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ti dé tán.
Ìdájọ́ Olúwa ó ti dé tán. Thank you, White Case. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what I have to do is bring in something extraordinary for you, and I will do it this way, like I always do. Okay, okay, I'm going to leave that for the last beat, but some of you've not listened to this. Please, I want you to take this on board, because this is one of the problems, and I want you to please listen to this. It does not matter whether it is Bola Tinubu or it is Yemi Osinbajo or any Southerners. You're not going to rule. Watch Grandpa Oromio. I've been crucified, but let me play it again so that you can see it. But this is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They won't tell you, but this is the only place you can get it. Let me roll it.
Mo kí gbogbo ilé o. Mo kí ẹ̀yin ìyá wa. Mo kí ẹ̀yin bàbá wa. Mo kí ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, ẹ̀yin àbúrò wa, àti ẹ̀yin ọmọ wa gbogbo. Mo kí ẹ̀yin lóyè. Mo kí ẹ̀yin lọ́balọ́ba. Mo kí yín tológun. Mo kí yín tẹ̀ṣọ̀tẹ̀ṣọ̀. A kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Adéyínká Òkúsẹ̀yìndé tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí
Grandpa Ọ̀rànmíyàn ni èmi ń jẹ́. Mo ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú London. Inú mi dùn gan fún àpéjọpọ̀ yìí lónìí nítorí pé gbogbo ohun tó bá ti jẹ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá àti ìlọsíwájú àti ìdàgbàsókè Yorùbá ó máa ń dùn mọ́ mi láti pé kí n kópa nínú ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún ìgbárùkù tí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí ẹ bá wa ní fún àwọn ọmọ yín, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, àwọn àbúrò wa, àwọn ọmọ wa, ọmọ bàbá Jílẹ̀yẹ àti Ṣàngóníyì fún ìfilọ́lẹ̀ eré àgbéléwò ti ilẹ̀ olómìnira ilẹ̀ Oòduà èyí tí wọ́n fi lọ́lẹ̀ ní òní ní Òṣogbo. Ó dùn mí díẹ̀ wípé mi ò ní àǹfààní àti wà ní Nàìjíríà kí n lè wà ní ibẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ara àti gbogbo ọkàn ni mo fi wà níbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yín nítorí pé àwa náà ti ń pariwo lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Oòduà pé ká gba òmìnira ti ara wa, ká bọ́ lóko ẹrú, kí ògo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá kó lè tàn, kí gbogbo bí Elédùmarè ṣe fẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ wa kó rí kógo wa tàn káàkiri àgbáyé bí Elédùmarè ṣe dá wa kó lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa. Tí àwa kan dẹ̀ ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé tí Yorùbá ò bá dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè, ògo yìí Nàìjíríà tá a wà á máa bù mọ́lẹ̀ lọ títí ni. Ó dẹ̀ ti bù mọ́lẹ̀ débi tí gbogbo wa gan àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ríran, a dẹ̀ ti ń tún ìwà ara wa pa nísìnyí. Inú mi dùn gidi gan torí pé láti bí ọdún kan tí a ti wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tí a ti ń pariwo láti òkè òkun níbí, tí a bá wo àwọn àsìkò yẹn sí àsìkò yìí, ìyàtọ̀ ti wà nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà ni wọ́n ti wá ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń rí ohun tí a ń rí tí a fi ń pariwo láti ìgbà yẹn pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde ká jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ wa, ká dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè, kí gbogbo èdè wa àti àṣà wa tó ti ń wọmi tó ti ń parun ká lè gbé lárugẹ. Èdùmàrè á dẹ̀ tì wá lẹ́yìn. Ní òní mo fẹ́ ká bára wa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣítí nítorí pé oríṣiríṣi ni àwọn èèyàn wa náà máa ń sọ níbí àti ní Nàìjíríà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation tí a ń polongo èyí. Inú mi dùn gan ohun tí àwọn ọmọ wa méjèèjì tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe láti pé kí àti polongo pé ká fi orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀, ká dá dúró yẹn, pé kí wọ́n lè ṣe eré àgbéléwò yìí kó lè túbọ̀ kan ara ilé àtara oko nítorí pé gẹ́gẹ́ mo ṣe sọ pé inú mi dùn pé ìpolongo yẹn ó ti ń ranlẹ̀ ju bí ti ọdún kan, oṣù mẹ́fà, oṣù mẹ́jọ sẹ́yìn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀ tí rí ní táwa ń rí nígbà yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n kò tí ì débì kankan. So iṣẹ́ sì pọ̀ tá a máa ṣe láti pé kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa nílé lóko kí wọ́n káwọn náà lè máa rí bá ṣe ń rí wípé ọ̀nà àbáyọ kan ló wà fún ìran Yorùbá, òun náà dẹ̀ ní pé kí a dá dúró. Nítorí náà mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí fún dídarapọ̀ tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ ìfilọ́lẹ̀ yìí ní òní. Mo dẹ̀ gbàdúrà pé a so èso rere. Àkíyèsí tí mo fẹ́ pe àwọn èèyàn wa sí, tí mo dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ kí oníkálukú náà máa fi bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n ní páńṣá ò fura, gẹ́gẹ́ bí òwe ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, ẹ foríjì mí. Nítorí náà àwọn kan sì wà nínú àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ election ní 2023. Àwa kan dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé kán má fọkàn sí. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ni mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ máa rí pé a máa ń pariwo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́, àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní gbogbo ìgbà. mi ò mọ̀ bóyá àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kan tilẹ̀ wà tí wọn ò mọ ìdí tá a fi ń pariwo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nítorí pé àkọ́kọ́ náà ẹ̀yin lẹ pọ̀ jù, èkejì ẹ̀yin lẹ ní energy tẹ́ lè fi ṣe gbogbo ń tá ń sọ yìí, ìkẹta ọjọ́ ọ̀la yín gangan ò ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dálé lórí nítorí ẹ̀rọ èmi tẹ̀mí bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí sìn gbogbo ariwo pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dá dúró ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ká lè kí ìlú lè dà kọjọ́ làwọn ọmọ wa lè dà kó ń ṣe nítorí tara wà ilé kù táwa ìfẹ́ lò ní ayé ó ti lé lọ́gbọ̀n ọdún tí mo ti kúrò nílùú Nàìjíríà àwọn ọmọ tí mo bí sí lóyìnbó ẹgbọ́n tí mo ní grandpa ọ̀ràn mìíràn sìn àwọn ọmọ tí mo bí sí lóyìnbó gan ti ń bímọ wọn ò dé lé wa wọn lé àwata lóòótọ́ àwata ń pariwo ẹ̀ láti lóyìnbó náà tó nǹkan o torí ọmọ àlè pọ̀ àwọn kan ò dẹ̀ tí ì rí báwa kan ṣe ń rí gbogbo àwata ń pariwo yìí sìn gan bóyá àti ju ìdá kan nínú ìdá mẹ́wàá àwata wà lóyìnbó lọ ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ò lè rí bákan náà ṣùgbọ́n kí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kan jí ká pe àkíyèsí sí wọn ò dé lé wa kúrò nílùú òyìnbó lóòótọ́ wùwá ká wálé sílùú bàbá wa ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin ló kàn jù ọjọ́ ọ̀la yín ni tá fi ń pariwo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ nítorí náà tá a bá rí ẹni tó sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ 2023 ó yẹ ká máa pàkíyèsí wọn sí wípé òun kọ́ ni ọ̀nà fún Yorùbá nítorí pé tí ó bá di 2023 ohun tó burú jù tó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ tó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ ìfàsẹ́yìn tó máa mú Yorùbá wọ oko ẹrú oko ìparun gan ni máa pè láéláé ni tí àwọn èèyàn wa bá lọ dìbò nítorí tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ dìbò ẹ pọ̀ ohun tó máa ṣe fún wa ni pé wọ́n á fún wa ní ọmọ Yorùbá kan láti jẹ́ olórí Nàìjíríà ohun tó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ nǹkan tó burú pátápátá fún ìran Yorùbá ni kí ọmọ wa di president ní 2023 tẹ́ bá lọ dìbò kò ní mú ìlọsíwájú kankan wá bá ìran Yorùbá ó máa sọ wá sí oko ìparun ni màá dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé nítorí pé kò sí ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n fi síbẹ̀ nǹkan kan ní kí gbogbo àkọ́kọ́ mọ̀ dájú kò sí ẹnikẹ́ni tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó lè di ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tá di president Nàìjíríà tí kì í bá ṣe pé àwọn Haúsá àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n gbà láàyè láti débẹ̀ kò ṣeé ṣe kò sọmọ wa kankan ó jẹ́ Tinubu ni ó jẹ́ kó níkẹ́ni tó wù kó jẹ́ ní ọmọ Yorùbá tán bá máa fi sí ipò pé kó di olórí ilẹ̀ ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àwọn Haúsá yìí àwọn Fúlàní iná máa fi sí ibẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ ti débẹ̀ kò sí tó lè ṣe o kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe fún ìran Yorùbá nǹkan kan tí ìran Yorùbá tá a dẹ̀ nílò tó lè mú ìlọsíwájú bá wa tó lè yọ wá ní oko ẹrú ó ní òmìnira ara wa ká dá wà ká má sí nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́ ọmọ wa kankan ò lè di president kò ṣe o kò lè ṣeé ṣe o tó bá ṣe èmi yìí ni wọ́n sọ pé kí n wá di president Nàìjíríà mi ò lè ṣe o mi ò lè pín Nàìjíríà o kò wọ́ọ̀kì bẹ́ẹ̀ ohun tá a gbọ́dọ̀ understand ni pé democracy ni ẹni tán bá fi síbẹ̀ ikó tó bá wu ohun gan láti ṣe pé kó pín Nàìjíríà kí Yorùbá dá dúró wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó rí ṣe nítorí pé ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè kò ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ló kàn máa sọ pé ó yá òun fẹ́ ṣe constitution Nàìjíríà tán dẹ̀ fi ń ṣètò ìdarí ìlú wa kò fi ààyè sílẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n pín ìlú Nàìjíríà nígbà tó ń bá dẹ̀ di ààrẹ tí wọ́n búra fún constitution yẹn ló máa búra lé lórí pé òun máa rí dájú wípé òun tẹ̀lé constitution tá ń sọ yìí kò dẹ̀ fààyè kó pín Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ nítorí náà nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ pín Nàìjíríà ó láti lọ wá bó ṣe máa gba referendum tó máa lọ bá wọn ti House of Senate House of Rep pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe referendum káwọn èèyàn wa kan sọ bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ túká àbí wọ́n fẹ́ wà papọ̀ kò dẹ̀ lè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí torí kọ́mọ̀kì tó bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ará bí wọ́n pọ̀ jù wá lọ wọ́n á dìbò wọ́n á impeach ẹ̀ wọ́n á dìbò àwọn náà ní nọ́mbà tó pọ̀ jù nítorí pé wọ́n pọ̀ jù wá lọ wọ́n á yọ ní ààrẹ nítorí náà kò sí ọmọ Yorùbá kankan tó débẹ̀ tó lè ṣe oko ìparun là ń lọ yẹn tọmọ wa bá wà ń bẹ̀ tó lọ́dún 7 táwọn Fúlàní wà káàkiri tí wọ́n ń gbalẹ̀ wa lọ nígbà tó wọ́n bá máa lọ́dún 7 tán tó máa gbé ìjọba padà fún àwọn Fúlàní àwọn tó wà nínú igbó tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣírò ẹ̀ wọ́n á ti wà bẹ̀ ní 20 ọdún ti lé, wọ́n á ti gba local government, wọ́n á ti pọ̀, kò dé sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí. Tán bá dìde tán láwọn fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí du ipò gómìnà àbí ipò òṣèlú ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí nítorí pé òfin gan fi ààyè sílẹ̀ fún wọn. Èyí tó wà ní Èkó ó ti ń sọ fún wa lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí pé kò sí nǹkan kan tóun, kò sí ipò òṣèlú tóun àtàwọn ọmọ
Bọ́lá Tinubu nìyẹn o.
contest fún ní
Bọ́lá Tinubu nìyẹn o.
Òótọ́ ni. So àwọn náà dẹ̀ ní agbára ní Àbújá, agbára federal. So tá a bá lọ ṣèèṣì lọ sọ pé ọmọ wa náà ní ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe, ó ti dà rẹ, ẹ yẹ ká máa, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ìran Yorùbá fẹ́, in fact ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan ohun tó lè mú ìparun bá ìran Yorùbá ni nǹkan tí òyìnbó pè ní existential issue, tó yẹ pé kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ èpè, ọ̀rọ̀ pé Jésù ò ní jẹ́ àwùsùbìlà ẹ̀kọ́. Tí a bá lọ gọ́, tá a bá máa rí 100 sí 100 ọdún, ìran Yorùbá lè parun nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nítorí pé ohun tó ṣeé ṣe ni, kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà. Torí tán bá gbalẹ̀ wa, báwo ló dẹ̀ ṣe máa gbalẹ̀ wa lóòótọ́ gan, tá a bá ní káwọn sí wọ́n ti gbà tán gan. Torí mi ti máa sọ wáyà pé kò ṣe pé kán má gbalẹ̀ wa, wọ́n ti gbà fẹ́ gbà padà ní, a dẹ̀ sì ní opportunity àti gbà padà nísìnyí. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti di pé wọ́n lọ fi ọmọ wa ṣe ààrẹ ní 2023 mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́, torí àwa Yorùbá ìsìn la máa jó, tá máa yọ̀, ọmọ wa ti dàrẹ́ o, ọmọ wa ti dàrẹ́ o. Irọ́ o, ayé Yorùbá bàjẹ́ nìyẹn o. Ọmọ wa di ààrẹ, ó máa pa Yorùbá máa pa wọn ni, torí ọdún 8 ló máa fi wà ń bẹ̀. Ọdún 8 tó máa fi wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ má gbàgbé pé àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n ti ya bo ilẹ̀ wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Àwọn kan ti wà káàkiri inú igbó, mi ò tiẹ̀ sọ àwọn tó ń pààyàn, tó ń kidnap, tó ń fẹ́ràn jókòó. Àwọn kan wọ́n ti lọ kó wá láwọn Mali, Guinea, Niger àti Senegal káàkiri tán ti dà wọ́n sínú igbó. So nígbà tó máa bá fi máa débẹ̀ ní 2023 tá ń sọ yìí, àwọn ti wà nínú igbó fún bí ọdún 2, fún bí ọdún 6, torí wọ́n ti wà níbẹ̀ sí bí ọdún 4. Ibi àsìkò tó àwa sí 2023, another 2 years. Mú ọdún 8 tó máa lò ń bẹ̀, ó ti di 14 years. Ọmọ tí wọ́n agbára padà bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So àwọn tó wà nínú igbó ti wà nínú igbó fún 20 ọdún, ó ti lé, igbó ti dìlú, wọ́n ti sọ lórúkọ ìlú Fúlàní, wọ́n ti pọ̀, wọ́n ti gba local government. Tó bá yá wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé àwọn èèyàn dìde tó máa jẹ́ Fúlàní pé kí wọ́n di governor l'Ogun state, l'Ọ̀yọ́ state, l'Èkìtì state, ní Sokoto, ní Lagos state, ní Ọ̀ṣun state, ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Yorùbá wá dìbò fún wọn o, Yorùbá ò dìbò fún wọn o. Wọ́n á lo agbára tí wọ́n ní l'Àbújá, wọ́n á sọ pé àwọn ni wọ́n win. Yorùbá di governor, Fúlàní á di governor nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ṣé Yorùbá ti lọ sóko parun? Tí Fúlàní bá dẹ̀ fi lè di governor pẹ́m nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọ Yorùbá kankan gbóhùn ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé, ó tán nìyẹn. Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ argument tó ti ṣe rí ní tó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé bí
ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Àwọn Yorùbá bá ṣe ń ṣe nísìnyí, táwọn kan sọ pé ẹgbẹ́ sókè, àtàwọn kan sọ pé ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀. Bó ṣe máa rí gbà yẹn náà nìyẹn, torí pé tó bá fẹ́ báyàn jà, tó bá ti study ẹni yẹn, wàá ti wo weak point ẹ̀, wàá ti wo ibi tó kù sí, wàá ti mọ bó ṣe máa mú. Àwọn tí farabalẹ̀, wọ́n ti wo Yorùbá,
strength and weaknesses.
Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa. Àwọn olórí wa owó nìkan ni wọ́n mọ̀. Wọ́n lè da ìran wọn, wọ́n lè ta ilé wọn, wọ́n lè tọ̀nà wọn. Wọn ò ní èrò kankan fún àwọn ìran tó.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà lọ sí ibi tí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò wa ní ọjọ́ òní. Àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n ní always try to get them fighting with each other. Once they start, it is difficult for them to stop. Ó lè díẹ̀, ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Ọmọ Yorùbá, ilé ayé yín ẹ dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tà káàkiri. Ẹ tà fáwọn òyìnbó, ẹ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tà fún àwọn àjòjì, ẹ tún tà á fún àwọn Fúlàní. Ilé ayé yín ó ti bàjẹ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá, ilé ayé yín ẹ ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ ti bà ilé ayé yín jẹ́. Ó dẹ̀ ń dùn mí ní ọkàn. Ó ń dùn mí ní akínyẹmí ara. Ó pé gbogbo yín tó yẹ kẹ́ dìde kẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀tọ́ ara yín as ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire. Ẹ dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tara yín. Ilé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ o. Ilé ayé yín ó ti bàjẹ́. Òyìnbó ní last but not least, never reveal the code to them. Ṣé mo kú mo ti ń sọ code. Never reveal the code to them. Ẹ rí pé ilé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Mà ṣe o. Grandpa Ọ̀rànmíyàn, ó yá carry on.
Wọ́n á gbàbọ̀dè fúnra wọn, so wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé ẹ ṣáà kó bíi 2 mẹ́ta nínú wọn, ẹ fowó tán, ẹ fi pò tán, ẹ fi oil block tán, á da àwọn ìran ẹ̀. Òun ló fà á táwọn olórí wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nísìnyí.
Nǹkan táwọn òyìnbó ṣe.
Fi dòdò sí wọn lẹ́nu tó fi ń sọ kàtìkàtì ọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn olú àtàwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n wà lọ́balọ́ba, wọ́n wà lẹ́yìn àwọn olóṣèlú nítorí pé ohun tán jẹ kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́n. So tá bá rẹ́nikẹ́ni tó sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ 2023 kò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé Tinubu kò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kémi gan di ààrẹ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà nítorí pé nǹkan kan ni Yorùbá need. Òun náà dẹ̀ ní ká dá dúró. Wọ́n lè sí ọmọ Yorùbá kankan tí wọ́n lè fi sí ipò yẹn ní 2023 tó lè ṣe kò lè rí ṣe. So wọ́n máa fi buy time. Ó ní mi yẹn jáde bí mẹ́ta sí mẹ́rin tó fọwọ́ gbáyà 3-4 sẹ́yìn tó sọ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tí ò lè jẹ́ káwọn gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Pé kò sí gbogbo nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá di gbígbà fún àwọn. Wọ́n mọ tán sọ láìdè jagun rárá ohun tó ṣeé ṣe fún wọn ni nítorí pé wọ́n ti gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀. Wọ́n kàn mọ̀ pé it is a matter of time.
Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣó ń gbọ́.
Tó bá ní 2023 tá a bá lọ gọ́ wọ́n á fún wa ní Yorùbá, wọ́n á ní kó dàrẹ́. Wọ́n ti mọ bá ṣe ń ronú. Àwa náà àwọn ìyá wa gbé change díẹ̀ lé wọn lọ́wọ́ àjọ ẹ̀yin náà ti tó wàhálà yín ti.
Yẹmí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò on the horizon.
Ẹ má wọrí tó bá jẹ́ kán pé Nàìjíríà ni á pín.
Bọ́lá Tinubu on the horizon. Yes.
Fúlàní ò dẹ̀ ní pààyàn mọ́, wọn ò ní gbèyàn mọ́, wọn ò ní ṣe gbogbo tó ń ṣe mọ́, wọ́n máa dákẹ́ ni wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́.
Wọ́n kò gan wà ní sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ọdún 8 tọmọ yín máa fi wà ń bẹ̀ kò lè ṣe ìfẹ́ yín.
Kò lè ṣe kò lè rí ṣe.
Ohun tí ó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ tó jẹ́ ìfẹ́ wa tó lè mú ìlọsíwájú tààfin lọ kó parun ò ní kí adádúró kò dẹ̀ lè ṣe tó bá débẹ̀. Sókè la wá fẹ́ sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ dìbò fún. Kò sí ọmọ Yorùbá kankan nísìnyí tí ó bá kí ń ṣe ọmọ àlè tí kò yẹ kó darapọ̀ mọ́ òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ 2023 kọ́ ló wà lẹ́yìn. Ẹ má jẹ́ kẹ́nìkan kan tàn yín. A ò gbọ́dọ̀ dìbò bá a ṣe máa dá dúró ló gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ gbogbo wa lógún. Torí tí Fúlàní bá di gọ́vnà ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ká gbàgbé ẹ̀ ìran Yorùbá. Mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo ní oko ìparun ní pàápàá nítorí pé Fúlàní ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe gan, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí gan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn ipò kan wà tí ọmọ Yorùbá kankan ò sí níbẹ̀ tó àdé níjọ́ kó wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ wo seaport wa, ẹ wo airport wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Gbogbo àwọn ipò àpò ní ministry pàápàá ọmọ Yorùbá ò rọ́wọ́ mú, wọn ò ní fún ẹ láàyè bí Fúlàní ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. Wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn tó bá ti lè dé ipò yẹn ẹ wọlé Haúsá àwọn state bíi Jigawa, Kano, Kebbi, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara àti Kaduna méjèèjì yẹn àwọn Haúsá lónìí bẹ̀yẹn tán bá ní kọ́ Haúsá state gbogbo gómìnà bẹ̀ lónìí Fúlàní ni wọ́n gbogbo àwọn ẹni àwọn Fúlàní ni wọ́n àwọn ẹ lọ́wọ́ house of rep wọn house of assembly wọn ẹ lọ́wọ́ àwọn senators wọn kò wá sí nǹkan kan fún Haúsá ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn Yorùbá nìyẹn tó bá wá tí wá di pé agbára yẹn ti dọ́wọ́ wọn nítorí ibi tágbára bá wà tówó wà ibẹ̀ lóbìnrin lọ wọ́n á wá máa fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n á máa fẹ́ wọ́n á máa bímọ ẹ máa gbọ́ Yorùbá Fúlàní wọ́n á wá dàpọ̀ mọ́ wa gan ẹnu nísìnyí wọ́n lẹ́nu Yorùbá òkò ẹnu wa òkò torí pa ní choice tó bá dìgbà yẹn ẹnu wa wá kò nítorí pé a ò ní choice mọ́ o ti Fúlàní bá ti sọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ní final a lè bára wa gì mọ́ kò dẹ̀ ní sí nǹkan kan fọmọ Yorùbá torí nígbà tán bá di gbogbo ipò mú àwọn ẹ̀rún tó bá gbọ̀n sílẹ̀ wọ́n á mú àwọn tó jẹ́ wọ́n ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ Fúlàní lára bóyá bíi half Fúlàní quarter Fúlàní blood ló tún máa tọ́ sí so tó bá yá àwọn ọmọ wa gan ò ní fẹ́ máa fẹ́ ara wọn mọ́ nítorí pé tó bá ti jẹ́ Yorùbá tó ti ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ Fúlàní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò sí nǹkan kan fún ẹ bóyá ìwé kan lásán ló fẹ́ lọ sign ní ministry tó bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ò ní rí ṣe tó bá dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ ọmọ Fúlàní ọwọ́ kan ní àbójẹ́ Fúlàní ọwọ́ kan ní so tó bá yá ọmọ Yorùbá àti Yorùbá wọn ní fẹ́ fẹ́ra wọn mọ́ torí wọ́n máa wò pé kí ni future ọmọ táwọn máa bí nígbà tí ò sí nǹkan kan fáwọn so ọmọ Yorùbá ọkùnrin á fẹ́ fẹ́ Fúlàní obìnrin ọmọ Yorùbá obìnrin á fẹ́ fẹ́ Fúlàní ọkùnrin kọ́ ọmọ wọn lè ní
future mix yes
so wẹ́rẹ́ òun ṣe sọ́lẹ̀ kan pé existential issue ni Yorùbá gan lè parun ní abáfúnmárí 100 ọdún mo sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ èpè kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tá a bá tètè ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ tá a bá ṣe gbé nísìnyí.
ṣé ń gbọ́ o ẹ tètè gbọ́ o.
nítorí náà ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìjàngbara ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí gbogbo wa la gbọ́dọ̀ gbárùkù ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá lásìkò tá a wà yìí lọ́mọdé ni o lọ́kùnrin ni lóbìnrin ni o tí ò kí ń ṣọmọ àlè tí ò ń ṣoníjẹkújẹ tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìran ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan kan tó yẹ ká máa sọ nísìnyí ju pé báwo la ṣe fẹ́ dá dúró gbogbo ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti pé ká dá dúró ká tì lẹ́yìn ká dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé kò sí 2023 nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá tọmọ Yorùbá bá
kò sí 2023
tọmọ Yorùbá bá di president ó jẹ́ Tinubu
bó ti
ó
sọ
jẹ́
o
mi tí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o ó jẹ́ ìwọ tó ń wò mí tí o tó mọ̀ pé o nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìran Yorùbá o ò lè pín Yorùbá o ò lè pín ilẹ̀ o ò lè pín Nàìjíríà ká máa sọ débi pé Yorùbá máa dá dúró ọ̀nà kan tí Yorùbá dẹ̀ fi lè bọ́ lóko ẹrú ni kí Yorùbá dá dúró kò sí ọ̀nà méjì nítorí náà kọ́ àkíyèsí tí mo fẹ́ pe àwọn èèyàn wá sí lónìí torí tá à ń sọ yóò kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú PDP àbí APC kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè.
máa stop ẹ but Grandpa Oromiyan, thank you so much. I thank you. I've listened to you. You repeated a similar speech at Peckham. God bless you. On October 1st day. Guys, I've been streaming almost 3 hours now. Ibere Chukobi, unfortunately, I was unable to interpret that. Let me bring this stream to an end. If you want to watch part 154 of The Bleeding Edge, come back tomorrow. Yes. We're going to carry on because I've not even touched half of what I have to touch. Come back tomorrow. And we will do it like we have always been doing. Let's do it collectively. Come back tomorrow. Click likes, following from wherever you're watching the stream from. Subscribe on YouTube. And let's do it again tomorrow. Because I have to close the stream after 3 hours. Today, yes, we're not in the other day. Monday, the 21st day of the second month of February 2022. The time in London is 23:35. Yeah, 25, 23, 25. Thank you, guys. Let's do it again. Come back tomorrow. I'll be here. Yes, I will be. And there's a lot more coming your way, and until that time, take good care of yourselves and good night.